Hey Survivor, day 149 of the Seth Yates Survivor Challenge, and I want to show you something, okay? Because when you talk about Survivor and you talk about all the crazy ass things you have to do, a lot of these people have never done things like they have to when they get to Survivor. And I want to give you an example of why I would be able to cope with that, because this behind me, you're going to see this house. My wife is right there. My wife is right there on the golf cart. Boom, boom, there she is. This house behind me, this is the first house my wife and I ever bought right after we got married. We bought it for like $35,000. And it had this big embankment all the way around it. And I didn't like weed eating. So what I did is I wanted to build a wall. And you see this wall right here? That is very well known around here as the Great Wall of Seth. I built that wall by hand. Look at these rocks. Look at this. I built that by hand. And this house has changed a lot. There's a lot of shit in the yard. Oh my God, this place is awful. But if you look down through here, you'll see that wall goes all the way down through there. I built that out of big ass rocks I would get out in the pits. My cousin had a truck. I didn't have any money. They couldn't afford to have landscaping done. So my cousin let me use this truck, and I would take them out and I'd get these big ass stones and I'd bring them all in, and I built all of this by hand. I mean, these are big, heavy stones. These are not, some of these are not, it's not humanly possible to move them, but I used my superhuman strength and determination to do that and build this wall. And I did, and that way I could just take the mower around there. I simplified my life. And I want to show you this because this wall has been here now for over 25 years, 24 years now. I built this wall 24 years ago, and look at that, it's still holding. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look as great as it did when I first made it. But it's been there for 24 years, and I built that by hand, Survivor, with a shovel. And that is a testament to my will, to my determination, to taking things that people tell you are impossible and doing them. And I don't know how to do any of this. The only way to do things is sometimes you just have to do them. You just have to figure out how to do them. You have to teach yourself how to do them. You have to invent a new way to do it. And Survivor, that's just it. That's one of the reasons that when I get to Survivor, I'm going to be ready for any challenge you throw at me. You can't surprise me. You can't throw anything at me that I can't physically or mentally handle and help other people handle and teach them and show them how to handle it and help them get through the process. So Survivor, this is the Great Wall of Seth edition. Again, you know I'm doing this 365 days in a row because I'm trying to prove to you how determined and dedicated I am, more so than anybody else has ever been in human history, to get on your show and kick ass and win and become one of the 4 Mount Rushmore survivors of all time. That's me. That's me, baby. I'm just ready to put me up there, and I'll even help you build it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do. I build shit. So Survivor, I'll see you tomorrow.